In this episode, I am super excited to be traveling to Serbia. I have some pretty cool plans for Serbia, including working at a medieval castle. The plane ride was only about 2 hours long, but I could not sit still throughout the entire flight just because of how excited I was. I hope you'll enjoy this episode. Things get pretty interesting, in a good way. So I'm just spending the night here, and then tomorrow I'm going to a town called Maglič where I'm going to start my job. So hopefully that goes smoothly. So I gotta go get some rest because I'm pretty burnt out right now, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. After one night in Belgrade, I took a bus from Belgrade all the way down to a little place called Maglič. I could hardly wait to get there because this is where I was going to be doing something pretty interesting, something that doesn't really exist in Canada. Welcome to a place called Maglič. This is where I was going to be living and working for a pretty long time. About 2 years ago, this place was nothing but a house at the bottom of a hill. But since then, it's been turned into a tourist destination, and it's super nice. It has a nice kafana, it has a hostel, it has an Airbnb, there's festivals here, and obviously there's a medieval castle. How cool is that?
A night, but it was cool.
I think it's safe to say that we won't be running out of rakia anytime soon. This place was really beautiful. I really liked all of the animals. Like these horses, for example, are very beautiful. And also a goat stuck on the roof.
It won't fall down.
Oh my god!
Fish down! Fish down! Fish down!
Such a small world. There's a girl here who is actually from Canada too. She's from Toronto, and she said that she lived in Toronto with her parents, but herself and her parents were just so sick and tired of Canada, so they recently moved to Belgrade. Not recently, a couple years ago, because for them life is better here. It's so beautiful up here. Damn. I've only been in Serbia for about 3 days now. I've already made so many friends, met so many interesting people. There's an American couple here, very nice people. Girl from Italy, girl from Canada who is a Serbian girl. The owner's such a nice guy. I really love it here, man. I'm so happy here. It's just amazing. I'm just sitting up here taking it all in. I'm loving this place so far. They got us taking care of the livestock, cooking, building stuff. There's gonna be a festival next week, so I'm gonna be helping out with that. But in general, just kind of landscaping, building this place up. Man, I could not ask for more. I really couldn't. This is all I want. Man, it's so gorgeous out here. Look at this. I love these hills. So much history in this place. There really is. I remember last summer or a couple summers ago, I was here with my father in this exact spot. Man, I miss him. That brings me back. Really wish he was here. Really wish my mother was here to see this as well. It's really stunning. Something else that's pretty funny, there's a girl that is working here as well. She's from Toronto, but she's Serbian. And she actually has the exact same profession as my sister does. She's an interior designer, but in Belgrade. She works in Belgrade. And I thought that was pretty funny. I told her, like, my sister does the exact same thing. So I thought that was kind of funny. The first day I got there, I think it was about 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. and I was just kind of looking around and hanging out with the adorable animals. But the next morning was time for me to get to work, which included a lot of landscaping.
Oh, there's another snake.
Oh,
I love it here so much. Man, I'm doing a lot of landscaping. I love it so much. I'm smiling all day long and laughing. I'm working on the boat, steering the boat. And it gets crazy, like 10 or 15 bubbas will come on at the same time. And I'll start yelling at me in Serbian. And I get so overwhelmed. But it's the best experience ever. I wish I could stay here forever, honestly. So I'm doing a lot of landscaping, and I'm also dealing with a lot of tourists. Like, I'm selling them a lot of stuff and just kind of helping out in general. And honestly, I'm loving it so far. When we get Mondays and Tuesdays off, so I'm planning to go to this place called Vrnjačka Banja. It looks like a beautiful, cute little town. There's a really nice church there that I want to see. But it's funny, the guy who started all of this, he was actually baptized in a monastery that I really want to see, and he said he's gonna take me there to show me. So it's pretty funny, and I'm super excited to see it. It's really really famous. There was 7 kings were crowned there. It's called Manastir Žiča. So I'm super happy to see that. I think I'm fitting in well here. Everyone here is so nice and super interesting to talk to, honestly. It's not like the people I've met in Canada where they just kind of, everyone I know, every friend I've ever had, they just sit in their room and vape all day. And as soon as they get a paycheck, it's just gone the next day on stupid stuff. But these people are really interesting, and they're really, really outgoing and strong and whatever. So we just got a couple more volunteers today, a girl from Italy and I think another American, but I don't really know. We're setting up for a big festival that's happening soon, so I'm really helping, like, setting up for that. There's gonna be about 500-600 people, so I'm looking forward to that. It should be quite interesting. But we've been eating like kings too here. There's like cevapi, a bunch of sausages, chicken every night, and it's so healthy. For the most part, we're eating like homemade salads and a lot of beans and cabbage and everything. And it's really interesting. We bought eggs from this local farmer, and literally they were the best eggs that I've ever tasted in my entire life. And they were so much more yellow than the one, like my shirt almost, than the ones in Canada. And oh my god, they were so delicious. You wouldn't believe how good they tasted. But I think the food here in general is just of such better quality. But I'm just chilling on the top of the mountain. Well, not the top. I'm about halfway up. I'm chilling with the goats right now, petting the goats, petting the cats. And I'm just kind of living life. I also met this Deda today, this grandpa. And he was telling me that for 35 years he worked like 15 hours a day in England, just being a part of the system. And he says he can't believe how stupid he was. And all he does now is just go around Serbia looking at these beautiful places. And he warned me not to be like him. So that was kind of funny, I thought. But yeah, I'm really loving it here. Really, really loving it. Let me introduce you to a really, really good friend that I made, Tomas. He was from Brazil, and I kid you not, this was the most interesting guy I've ever met. He had the most interesting stories, and he was a little bit crazy, but just a little bit.
Yeah, he did it, bro.
Wow.
Amazing.
It's scary.
But he has experience, yeah.
Yeah, I heard he has experience.
Yeah,
The skin.
What about it?
Put the tongue out. Come on, man.
Oh my god. This guy's crazy. Crazy. This is the first money I've made in Serbia. I'm so happy. It's so much fun. I'm driving this raft. People are so nice and people are tipping me and everything. But I smell like ass right now. And I'm starving. But this guy, this American guy who's on the barbecue, he's such a good chef. Oh my god, it's such delicious food. But I'm so happy. I'm never gonna get rid of this. Even though this is only like $1.50, I'm never gonna get rid of this money. I'm never spending it. It's the first money I made in Serbia. I'm so happy right now. And tonight's the first night of the festival, so it's gonna be really interesting. There's so many people here. There's about 500-600 people here, I think. There's cars everywhere, but I'm just helping people cross the river, and it's such hard work. It's such hard work, but my boss chose me. He said because I'm tall and strong, I think he wants me here, but I'm so happy right now. I'm making money. It's so funny because none of this would be possible in Canada. It all would have been shut down on day one. None of this would be legal. None of it. I think you can see for yourself, but the food that I ate there was some of the best food I've ever tasted, including this fresh pizza made from a real pizza oven with a fire that I started.
It's like the jellyfish.
Oh yeah. Džem od jagode, od maline, od kajsije, od višnje. Od višnje.
Me and my friend decided to go into town for Easter, and we had a really good time. The city is really, really beautiful, and like I said before when I was in Copenhagen, I really like this old style architecture. It's a nice place, nice place. Can't wait for Easter. Man, what a night. What a night. We gotta go find someone's car so we can hitchhike to the monastery. But we met a friend from last night, so it should be easy. We went to a really old, really beautiful monastery called Manastir Žiča for Easter, and there's just so much history in this place, and it really felt really nice to go there. I'm really happy we went there, although the service started at 5 in the morning, which was not fun. There's a lot of really interesting history at this place, including this wall right here, which has a lot of bullet holes from the Germans during the war. We met someone who convinced us to go hitchhiking around the city, which turned out to be an amazing idea because we met a lot of really nice people.
Lemon?
We grow a lot of food here. A lot of food. I came with this family to the village. It's really nice here. Really, really nice, and they keep feeding me so much food. They're so nice. So nice. They're driving me everywhere. And I've been in like 3 houses now. I don't even know who's who anymore. This bike is over 50 years old and it's in mint condition. There's no rust on it or anything, and it runs like a tap. It was a really cool piece of history. It's from former Yugoslavia, and it actually went pretty fast for being 50 years old. We met this family in a village on the outskirts of Kraljevo, and I swear to God, I don't think I've ever eaten so much food in my entire life. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this episode here. So far, this place in Maglič is great. No complaints. I'm making a lot of friends here. Everyone's super nice and the food is amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was interesting to watch. It's been an interesting week for me for sure. And yeah, I'll see what kind of adventure happens in the next episode. See you there.